Hey, it's me. I don't blame you for not picking up. You have every right to be angry at me for bailing on your shindig when I promised that I'd make an appearance. I called to say that I'm sorry I missed it. Fuck. I've said I'm sorry so many times now that it sounds like the words lost meaning or something. But I guess I'll come across as disingenuous no matter what I say. And yes, if you're wondering, I am a little drunk. Just finished a bit of liquid courage in preparation for making this call. Or maybe I just think I do because impulsivity is a byproduct of whiskey, but I digress. I should have been there tonight. You worked your ass off for that promotion, and the least I could have done was show up to your dinner party and celebrate your accomplishments. I know uh, haven't exactly been easy to read lately. I've been absent from most of our get-togethers and slowly pulling away from our friend circle. Thought that if I just went dark on you, it would make things easier, but after a lot of thinking, I realized how unfair that was to you, and I should explain myself. We've been friends for like 2 years or something like that. And in those 2 years, we've gotten to know each other. We've had some good talks, some laughs, a few fun adventures, and I can tell that feelings have changed. I've had a lot of time to think about this emotional tug of war between us, and I know, okay? I know how you feel about me. And before you freak out and start making assumptions as to who told me, the answer is no one told me anything. I've seen the way your eyes light up whenever we're in the same room together. I can feel it in your texts when you send me memes or ask me if I'm free to hang out. How you like you hold on to me a little tighter before I break our hugs. You love me. And as flattered as I am that you feel so strongly towards me, I can't. Fuck. Maybe I should have sent a text instead. I don't know. I didn't do it this way to hurt you, but I guess that it'll hurt regardless of how I say it. I can't be with you. And it's not because of you. Not your looks or personality or anything like that. On the contrary, I think that you're probably one of the most handsome and genuine people I've ever met. I mean, I'd go as far as to say you're one of you you are one of the few men that this world hasn't fucked up. You just you have such a good heart, you know? It's what drew me to you in the first place. You believe the best in people, regardless of how they treat you. Even with me, you hold me in such high regard, and assume that I'm a good guy. But the truth is, I'm not a good person at all. And I'm not saying that so that, you'll try to make me feel better or stroke my ego. I'm not. I never have been. And I don't know if I ever will be. I know what you're thinking right now. And you're thinking, if I just give you that chance, and if you just stick with me for a bit longer and love me just a little bit harder, that I'll change. That one day I'll get that wake up call and my eyes will be opened. And I'll be ready to accept your love. And by some magical bullshit, I'll be so influenced by your love that I'll rise up and become the man that you need me to be. That you'll be able to chip away at my rough edges, dig to find my diamond center. That I'll finally work up the courage to ask you to be my boyfriend. I hate to break it to you, but there's no diamond underneath all this mess. The rough edges, it's who I am. Through and through. Your faith in my potential doesn't change the fact that I am what I am. And this fantasy version of me that you conjured up, he doesn't exist. You see, there's this twisted part of me that wants you. But not because I love you or that I'm ready to devote myself to a relationship. I stick around because being around you makes me feel like less of a shitty person. Which is so wrong, It's selfish to feed off a friend to feel better about myself. Unlike you. See, you have this heart of gold that wants to help other people. I've seen you try to do it with me. You'll want to use love to try and save me from myself, but you can't. I'll keep you around to stroke my ego and lick my wounds before dragging you down, and I would hate myself all the more if I did that to you. This isn't something that you can rescue me from. Not even with all your goodness and love and light and warmth. It's my responsibility to grow and heal, not yours. That's why I can't give anything back to you. Even something as simple as showing up to a dinner party. I can't do anything but take from you. How would it be fair for you to only have someone you love that is only capable of taking from you? You'd be settling for me, and you know it. And for once in my fucking life, I want to keep you at arm's length and not involve you in my shit show. I know that you'll protest, You can decide that for yourself. So I'll say it as bluntly as I can. As wonderful of a man as you are, and as much fun as I have when I'm around you, I will never treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. You you need someone who can commit and actually show up without some shitty excuse. Someone who will answer your calls right away or respond to your texts before anxiety kicks in. You know, someone who makes time for you, regardless of how busy they are. I can't be any of those things for you. Not as a friend, let alone a boyfriend. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, I know this was a lot to dump on you, and I know I've hurt you, but I need you to know that my actions and my distancing have nothing to do with you. You're perfect as you are. I can already imagine your face and you saying, "No, I'm not." But yes, you are. You deserve way better than what someone like me can give to you, regardless of all your attempts to give me more credit than I've ever earned. I'm going to disappear for a little while. I'm I'm going to disappear for a little while. It'll be easier for you to forget about me if I'm not around. The pain won't last forever, and before you know it, you'll move on to bigger things and better people. Just give it some time, and you won't even remember my name. I really do hope that you find the kind of love that you dream about. The love you imagined with me. I mean, just because I'm incapable of giving you my heart doesn't mean that someone else won't be ready to give them yours. Trust me, they'll be able to trust you in a way that I never could. It's real selfish of me to ask this of you without offering you any sort of say or closure, but trust me, in the long run, it's what's best. Let me go. Let me go. Let me fade away into a decent memory instead of dragging this thing along and it ends up becoming a horrible season full of heartache to the point where you hate me and wish you never met me. And please, please, if nothing else, just remember this. It's not you, okay? It never was. You're an amazing guy, and I wish you nothing but happiness and success and love and prosperity. I just can't be a part of it. Bye.